folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. To throw, it's Sayin. Pressure is coming. He's got it in the open. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Second down play coming up for this offense. On the run, it's Peoples. First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
QB to the tight end for a completion. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Now tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Getting set. Here's second down. Sticking with the running game. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play, and now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. To the air, it's Sayan. Defense is coming after him. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Can they keep the opening drive alive? In the 11th play, it's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick dart to the right. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. It's Nussmeier. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. They're going to run it. It's Peoples. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. It's a keeper going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. A short completion to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Now, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. The tactic works here. Now you've got a fourth down.
The Buckeyes churn out another first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he make it to the marker? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Scanning the field. It's Sayin. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off a play.
He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to run it. It's Durham. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their pass.
Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Tate. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking for some space. It's Durham. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. That's caught. It's Durham. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's a toss play to the right. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness. Kirk getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch!
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, LSU. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking for a receiver. Grab made by the tight end. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking to throw it on first down. Took contact on the throw. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught quickly. Powering through the defender. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33. Push down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking to throw here. And it falls incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that pass falls incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the 2nd interception for this defense today.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. We'll see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The first play of this drive now from the 35. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got the first down and still motoring. They finally make the stop right near midfield and 1st down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Sayin. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes the ground with plenty of room to run. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, to put them on top now.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially. You can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And And he'll lead the kickoff right there and start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands, it's Brown. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking right, this one caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
It's a quick grab.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking to throw it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Ball handed off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Now it's second down here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They face a third and short on the ninth play of this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Pressure is coming. On the run here, lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. The receiver grabs it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, You draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, your best players got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Berry. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Play offense setting up for this 3rd down. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking for the wideout. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on 3rd down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on 4th down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Graham down the middle. It's Graham. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
lot of times we talk about those tough, grinding yards. It's a running back that's fighting for those extra yards. Here, it's the tight end that needs to grind it out for first down yardage. Well done.
Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Sayin. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top now here in the fourth. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, what a grab. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a deep completion. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner is brought down. First play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. To throw, it's Nussmeier. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Berry. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st out of the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. To the offense to make a play here, and they desperately need it. Back to throw again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the completion made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. To throw, it's Van Buren. Comes up with the catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. And the quarterback dropping back. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now the critical extra point attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Caught near the sideline, but just a short game.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Extending the play now. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So incomplete pass on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's another deep shot. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the quarterback will take a knee.
That's the end of regulation with the score all time.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Back to pass. It's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking downfield near the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defense with a huge stop here in overtime.
Chris, I hate to state the obvious, but that's the risk you run right there. When you go for it on 4th and long in overtime, you really need your own defense now to get you off the hook.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play and keep hope alive in this game. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. At midfield. Now the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make